Is the paycheck being offered for fullbacks going to start creating problems elsewhere in the NRL?
Look, I don't think so. There's only 16 positions for a fullback in the top grade of NRL. There's 32 for centres.
And 32 for wings as well, yeah.
Yeah, and look, I think why the current frenzy to play fullback, not just to do with the money, but I think fullback has become the most expressive position on the rugby league field. When I say that, I mean everyone else is in corridors. Whether you're a left or right centre, whether you're a left or right wing, or if you're a left and right back rower, these days probably hooker, fullback and lock forward. If I'm a young guy, that's where I want to play.
Because you've got licence.
You've got licence. Even when I played back in my day, myself and Johnny Cartwright were, point left and right second rowers, but we could roam. We could go, if I saw something down the blind side, I'd tell Cardi, I'm coming your way, and vice versa. Cardi get that right arm going with the hook pass. He would set up many a try, and most of them were done on my side of the field.
Right.
At the moment, we see guys that are just confined to a 10-metre corridor, and it pisses me off. It really does, the way rugby league players just don't even dare to venture over the other side, because it's like if they go across the line, it's barbed wire.
Well, if it's irking you, and you talk about if you think those are the positions that young kids will be attracted to because it offers them the most freedom on the field, does that not potentially cause some problems for the skill sets of those positions where the players, as you say, are forced to run in corridors?
Well, as long as we've got coaches who and every coach does it, as long as we have this new mantra that everybody has to stick to their side and everyone has to stay in their corridor, we're going to create robots. We're not going to create expressive players because players are too scared. We're looking at halfback ranks these days. The modern day halfback is scared to do anything besides kick the ball and pass it, because that's the job they're told to do. The hooker's the one who has license out of dummy half, a la Cookie. Tamalolo at lock forward. And who doesn't want to play lock forward? That you're right in the guts. Yeah. You can go on both sides. You can offload. Even front rows these days are restricted by what they can do. But if you're a hooker, you're a fullback, or you're a lock forward, you've got license to go wherever you want.
So from a tactical, positional and play sense, there are some potential hurdles. But from a list management, player agent sense, this current crop of fullbacks, Tedesco, Gutherson, Dal Martinez-Lesniak, Chance Nickel-Klokstad, Ponga, Tuivasa-Sheck,
wow,
Trebojevic, it's
Pappenhausen, Drinkwater.
There is so much talent and established, achievements at that position,
and most of them start on the wing.
And the clubs are willing to pay for that. Now, if I'm a player manager of an outside back, guess where I'm telling him to put his hand up to play? Fullback. But
that's kind of you've got to earn the right to do that. Someone like Sivo couldn't be a fullback at the moment because his passing game isn't quite there. You've got to be a almost like a ball-playing fullback these days. If you can't pass the ball and you're a fullback, forget about it. You're on the wing or you're in the centres, because centres these days even have to pass the ball to the wingers. In days gone by, we'd see the centres as the most flamboyant players on the rugby league field. Other, the Eddinghauses and the Girdlers and the McGaws and the Dailies. The centres were the man, because you get the ball to the centres and they can do what they wanted with it. But now the centres are kind of saying, well, you know what? I don't think I want to be a centre because we make half of what the fullbacks are making.
Jack Whiten.
So I'm going 5'8".
Centre to fullback to 5'8".
Guess where I'm playing if I'm a young bloke? If I'm a speedy guy, fullback. If I've got a bit of size about me, I'm playing lock forward.